Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. It's nice to see everybody. Hope you are doing well. So today up on the board, I have some bracelets. We have hinged here, and then they're all forward facing for the first three bins back there. And then the other one are backwards facing cuff. And then I have some really beautiful heavier weight pieces of sterling here in different styles, different designs. So welcome in. It's nice to see everybody. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Make sure you pop in and say hello. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee real quick. It is supposed to be 71 here today. So, but right now it's cloudy and overcast. All right. So welcome. So let me go over my schedule this week. Today we are on till about 2:30. And then tomorrow I am on with Cool Ranch Dorito. We're going to be on at 12:30 Central Standard Time. We're doing a $3, $5, and $7 buy it now sale. I will have mostly costume, but I will have some pendants for $7. Some sterling silver pendants. So I will have those tomorrow with Amy at the $3, $5, $7 sale. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. Hey, Carol, I think you won somebody's giveaway. I am trying to remember. I remember seeing it in somewhere. I think you did. So let me look it up real quick and see if I remember where I saw that. I'm trying to think of whose giveaway it was. I don't know, maybe Lindsay Clark, or I am not positive, so I'm not sure. I believe it was you, but there could be another Carol Jones. So whatever giveaway that you had entered, you may want to check and see if you had won. So if you did, congratulations. If not, I apologize. But I am pretty sure that I remembered seeing it somewhere that you were the winner. You know, I watch so many videos that after a while, you kind of forget where you saw what, you know, plus I'm not a spring chicken. So I am not sure where I saw it, but just check and see if you got an email. It was for Misty. Okay. Okay. I knew I saw it somewhere. So let me pop up here in a second. So I do have a big Jesus in the back. Sterling silver with CZ. It's huge. It's 19.1 grams. And then, of course, I have that beautiful amber grasshopper. We have the Byzantine, different types here of bracelets. And we have the Balinese, those are the words I'm looking for, bracelets as well today. So those will be some of the showcase. I will have a little bit of costume today. And let's see. I was just testing one item to make sure that it was sterling before I show it. So make sure you guys share us out. I know it's still a kind of, you know, holiday weekend, even though it's Wednesday. Some people haven't gone back to work yet. So we will just give that a second. I do have a shipment finally coming from Bali. Thank goodness, before the tariffs hit. So luckily I got them ordered 6 months ago. So let me go ahead and pop up. Hey, hi guys. So I'm wearing my chosen t-shirt. It's a little chilly in here right now. Hey Maritza, welcome. So yeah, those will be the spotlight today. I have some good clearance prices and mostly sterling today, some stone. Tomorrow, don't forget Amy's $3, $5, $7 sale. Friday, I will be back here 12 to 2:30. Next week is the end of the month. Can you guys believe it? So I will be on Lisa's New Adventure Monday, and then I'm not sure. I guess I could look on my calendar, my online calendar. Yeah. So Monday the 28th, I will be on with Lisa. And then Tuesday, I am not doing anything. I'm taking a day off. And then the 30th, I will be back as well. Oh, and if you guys didn't see that video that I put out last Thursday, I did open up a ThredUp box. Most of the items are still available. So if they don't sell by tomorrow, I will bring that stuff to auction on Friday. So that way I'm not just leaving it in a drawer for a couple weeks. We are going to bargain it out. So, okay. So let me go ahead and if anyone is interested in the Torques, don't forget I have 5 of the Torques in the 18-inch, and they are 3mm. I was able to score 5. I'm on a waiting list for 15. Hi, Marlene. So we are going to do some fun items. So let me go ahead and move the camera down. So that Jesus pendant that I was showing is one from my jewelry box. I said I was going to start bringing a few of my personal items. So this is sterling with CZ. So it's 19 grams. But yeah, this is my personal one from my collection. And there's the back. And then you've got all the hallmarks there. It's big. So it's 19 grams. Beautiful. So if anyone is interested in Jesus, I do have a large pendant. He is my personal one that I am letting go of because I found another one I have too. You know, it happens. All right. And then we do have the grasshopper there. I did bring out a amber ring that is also from my personal collection. This one will be going up later today. It has a stunning, stunning hunker of amber. So that one, let me go ahead and put that on a piece. So that is from my personal jewelry box as well. So we will put the little amber back there. All right, let me go ahead and move these off. If anyone is interested in any of the Balinese pieces here, the sterling and gemstone cups, I can give you prices on them. I just wanted to put them out so you guys could see them. All right. Let's do a flyby of these real quick, just so you can see them. So there is that first one. Beautiful, beautiful piece. That one, we have a horse. That one's the shortest. And then we have a toggle. Then we have this gorgeous one. I love this piece. It is one of my favorites. I was hoping to get more. I cannot get these again. And then this one, they're not even making them anymore because of all the work that went into these. So these are from Bali. So we've got those, and we'll do the flyby of these. And I don't think anyone saw these. I think these came in. These are the older ones that came in and you guys never saw. So this is citrine. We have got green amethyst. We have blue topaz. And we have garnet. And they are open front, more dainty of the cups. Then we have the pearl and a citrine there, a little bit thicker. Then we get to the thicker ones here. We have the amethyst, a bigger pearl, and a blue topaz. And then the a little bit pricier ones here. We have 2 different shapes of the blue topaz. The garnet, oh, you can't see that. Hold on. Like I am wearing, we've got that one on there. And then an amethyst. So we can show those at any time if anyone is interested in those. Hey, Ella, welcome in. Nice to see you, my friend. All right. So if you guys want to see the Jesus pendant and have me bring him up, I can definitely do that. He is from my personal collection. All right. Let's move this camera down. So I hope everyone had a fantastic. Oh, I have sapphires, Maritza. Yes, I do. I have blue sapphires. I think I showed some blue sapphires last week. I have multicolored sapphires. Send me an email because I may not have them on the trays that I picked for today. And if you send me an email, I can always look for you if there's something in particular you're looking for. But yes, I have sapphires in every color. All right. So this is the last of this ring. It is a beautiful Larimar sterling silver butterfly ring. Love this piece. He measures in, or she measures in. This one is a size 7. Let me turn that over so you can see that. Really a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's the last one of these that I have. I'm going to move you guys down just a little bit, take you on a ride. So sterling silver and Larimar. The mines are, hey, Joanne, welcome in, welcome in. So this one is a size 7. And I'm going to clear this out for a buy it now of $20. So Larimar sterling silver size 7. It is a beautiful ring. You've got that stunning wire like work. Let me bring this up here so you guys can see that. There you go. It's absolutely beautiful when you really look at the details they put into this. And again, it is a size 7. I'll let that sit there for a second. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday, you guys. I'm looking on my tray right now to see if I have any sapphires on it. We may, but I don't believe we do. All right, so give that a few seconds. Marlene, I think you had asked me about, I'm not sure if you asked me about fish or bird earrings. I found them. I had a ring that matched this, and I'm not sure who got it, but I will show those next. So let me go ahead and get them on a tray while we give that a second. But I hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. Ours was quiet. It was a good thing. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's do, these are 14 karat gold vermeil. Hey, random treasures, welcome in. And Mozambique garnet, and they are bird earrings. So you have the birds. I love these. And these are CZs here, but your garnets are birds. Let me go ahead and show you the back. There we go. They're just beautiful. I did have that matching ring that somebody had bought. So I have the lonely little birds left. So these we're going to do, we'll do a clearance on these. We'll just do a buy it now on these of 30. It's nice to see you, random treasures. I hope you had a fantastic Easter. So Mozambique garnet, 14 karat yellow gold vermeil, CZ, and birds. So we are clearing these ones out for 30. We originally had them at what, 48? Let me go ahead and mark that on there. I'm going to come camera up for a second. Hey, random treasures. Nice to see you. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. You don't want to see me. We're going to go back down to the jewelry, but hello. Welcome in. So that is really a beautiful pair of earrings. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping outside. We'll see if I get nailed from YouTube for that. I'm thinking I was playing a song. That was pretty funny. All right, we'll just give that a few more seconds. I do have some chime balls today as well, you guys. Chime balls. Oh, no. Well, geez. That'll teach you to use a drill. Oh man, well, I'm glad you're surviving. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to replace 4 of my deck pieces. We have an old wood deck and it needs to be replaced in 4 little spots where my pots have kind of made it so there's water rot. And so a few years ago, my husband and I replaced some. So I know how to do it. But what I need to do is I need to have my dad come over and cut the length for me. And I can replace it, because my husband can't help me with that. I mean, he's going to try, but, So it's going to be me doing it, which is fine because I have done it with him in the past. But I need my dad to come over and, measure 15 times and cut once. So we can get that done. All right, we are going to go ahead and do these sterling silver abalone earrings. They're a really nice design. They're heavyweight. As you can see with the quarter, they are a good size. And these we'll do a buy it now on these of 18. Yeah. Bring those up. You can see that beautiful teardrop design, abalone. I at one time had a pendant that matched that, but that one is no longer. So we will give that a few seconds. Hey Sharon, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. So I will give that another second and then we will bring up those cuff bracelets because I found another one that I need to put on the smaller tray. So, all right, we will go ahead and pass on those. All right, let me move you guys up for a minute. All right. So, all right, let me bring these up real quick. I had another one I needed to put on there. Okay. So on this first sterling silver gemstone or pearl hinged bracelet, let me bring these up. These were the ones that were in the first. So I have pearl and then sterling. And then that second one is citrine. The third one is green amethyst or prasiolite. Then you've got that really pretty blue that is blue topaz. And then we have garnet. So these ones are not hinged, but they're easy to get on. Let me show you. I wear a 7 and it fits me perfect. I mean, that's a 7. So I could, you could make it smaller or bigger. So that is the garnet. Let me get that back off my wrist. All right. So they are nice and pliable. So we have these here, the pearl, the garnet, prasiolite, the citrine, and the blue topaz. Front facing, we're going to put those right back there because they're not cooperating. All right. And I'll bring them up in a second here. So these, I'm going to do a special on those. I can do a buy it now of 42 on the smaller guys right here. So we've got pearl, garnet, citrine. That one's the prasiolite, and then the blue topaz. Let me go ahead and pull them off. They are beautiful. I like to stack bracelets like this. I like to stack them all together. So it would be a buy it now choice of 42. These are normally 52. So I took $10 off on these. So again, we've got the garnet. I'm going to move you guys down for a second. Okay, we've got the garnet. We've got the citrine. We have got the pearl. These are beautiful. Then you have the, excuse me, Craziolite. There we go. Or green amethyst. Some of you may know it as that. And then that beautiful blue topaz. So we will just give that a second, and I'll move you guys up again. Sorry. Take a sip of my coffee. All right. If there is no interest on those, you guys know me. I'm fast-paced. We will go ahead and pass on those. But if you would like to change your mind later, you guys can always email me. And I will be billing on Saturday. All right, so that was the first. So let me go ahead and show you the second batch. Let me put pass in there. Okay, and then I'm going to call this bin 2, this one here. Hi, Leonore. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. All right, so we're going to call this bin 2. Bin 2. And I will show you each one. You've got pearl or citrine, and each design's a little bit different. And so those last ones were 42. These ones are going to be 46 choice. So bin 2. All right. So you've got the beautiful pearl. Look at the work on that. This one was originally 58. We're going to do it for 46. Beautiful pearl, hinged. And then your second choice is a citrine. There we go. Come on, baby. Citrine. Again, hinged. That's what it looks like on my wrist. That is the citrine. You want the pearl? You got it. You got it. You want the pearl from tray 2, right? From bin 2. You wanted this one? It's so beautiful. You got it. All right. Congratulations. Wear it and get help. Go ahead and find a pen. A pen could be important. Yeah, we had a very nice, quiet Easter, uneventful. That's what all I could pray for, right? Yep, gotcha. Congratulations. All right, perfect. All right. So now we're going to do bin 3. Whoops. Are you guys still there? Okay. StreamYard put this new link right where we type. And it says share your referral link, and it's in a bad spot. We'll just put it that way. All right. Then we have bin 3, which is that one. Bin 3, these are larger. And this would be a choice on this one. And those would be 50. Let me go ahead and show you here. All right. All right. So got the hinged larger pearl. They're stunning. The workmanship on these are phenomenal. And then we have that beautiful square blue topaz, and that blue topaz is just phenomenal. Again, beautifully hinged. And then this one, we have the amethyst. And in it, I would say it's a little bit more dark than a lilac. It's not as dark as, I'll move that one over a bit. It's not as dark as that other one, but just absolutely stunning. Look at the undercarriage. So this one is 50 on this. Originally, these were 64. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off for a second. So this is the tray we're on right now. All right. Whew. It's getting humid, you guys. All winter, I kept saying, man, bring me out in the warm weather. Bring me the warm weather. And now it's humid. So we'll give that a few seconds. So we had the amethyst, the blue topaz, and the larger pearl. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. We're going to move on to row 4. Let's get that off of there. So we're going to call this bin 4. Bin number 4, I should say. Bin number 4. And these would be a buy it now on these of 56. And let me show you. So we're on bin 4. So I'll show you the garnet. I've got the garnet one on. So that is the garnet right there. These are thicker and heavier. And so you've got your hinge here. So absolutely stunning. You've got your blue topaz. I'll bring Jesus up next. We have another blue topaz, but as you can see, different design. And again, hinged here. Just absolutely well made, well crafted. And then we have the beautiful amethyst. Again, here's your hinge. And then the garnet like I have on. So it would be that blue topaz. We could call them number 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, let's bring that up. I'll just give that a few seconds. I have to cough and then mute for a second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so we will go ahead and pass on that. Let's bring up Jesus. So this is from my personal collection. So this is stunning. It's 19.1 grams. It is sterling silver. These are all CZs here. Let me show you the back. So here is the back. And then here you've got your 925, your CAL, and then it looks like a lion facing to the left. And it looks like the lion right here, we're going to look, looks like the lion is holding a sword. And I could not find the maker on that. So this is from my personal collection. Let's bring this up again. It's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful piece from my personal jewelry box. I have 2, so I'm keeping 1. All right. And it would be a buy it now of 96. It is a phenomenal piece. Yeah, I have 2 of these, so I kept 1 for myself out of my other. I was funny. I was going through my jewelry box and I said, "Oh my gosh, I have 2 of those." I said, "I guess I can bring 1 up." Mike promised. I said I would bring some of my personal jewelry up. I do have that amber ring from my personal collection as well. I'll just give that a second. Bring that down. I'm going to put these back here. All right. So we will go ahead and pass on that. I said I would bring him, and I brought him. So, all right. I'm going to put him back up there. So this is an amber ring from my personal collection as well. Huge chunka hunka. This is a size like 8 1/4. Bring that up so you guys can see that. About 8 1/4, 8 1/2. So I love the cage setting on this. It's caged on the bottom, and then you have that beautiful setting. It's big. It is a big, beautiful, beautiful ring. Show it to you on the finger. So that is a hunka. Oh, let's see if I can get it back off my finger. Oh, snapped. Okay, I got it off. We're good. We're good. All right. Now, there we go. So it is a beautiful, beautiful amber chunk ring, and this one is going to be a buy it now on this. I can do for $72. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that piece. It's just so neat. The shape, the design, the free form. I had to bring a little amber today. You guys know me. I can't not bring it. Okay, bye, Carol. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Don't work too hard, but work hard enough so your day goes quick, so you can enjoy it. All right. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Bring that down. We'll move him out of the way. All right. So this is really a beautiful piece. Try. Oh, you as well. I will. I will. So I am going to leave it just like that. I know it's a little blurry, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the different colors, and I'll clear it up there in a second. So this is 18 inches. It's 14 karat white gold over sterling. And then you have 8 of the prettiest opals. And this is going to be a buy it now on this one of 38. We're doing some end of the month good pricing. So bring that up so you can see those. They are faceted opals. Nice thing about this is you can wear it with every color, because as you see, as I'm turning them, the orange, the green, the yellow, the peach, the blue, the pink, the Deb needs a vacation blue pops. And it's not an over-the-top piece. So if you like a little bit more dainty, but still want to say, look at, I'm wearing opals. We've got that one. And again, that is an 18-inch chain. And I will bring some costume up as well shortly. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. All right, let's move that. All right, let's do a claw ring. You guys know I like to bring the weird but wonderful. And this is weird, but it's wonderful. So it is adjustable somewhat. Okay, so it's a claw, which is really kind of cool. So you've got that claw ring. And you can see it's open face. So it is currently sitting at, this is big. This one's sitting at a 10 out of 10. So you could go down maybe to about 9 3/4, but you could take it up a little bit bigger to about an 11. And oh shoot, there we go. All right, so this one is a size 10, and we'll just say up to about a size 11. And it is sterling silver. And this one, we're going to do a buy it now of 24. But it is a fabulous ring. I'll show it to you on my finger. Let me go ahead and highlight that. So nice male or female ring. Different, but understated different, you know. Just really cool. Give that a second to put it back on a ring holder for you guys to see. So again, it is adjustable. Let's bring it down so you guys can see the beautiful, beautiful workmanship on there. So what does everyone have planned for this weekend? Anything fun? We're going to actually have nice weather. So I'm hoping to get outside and do some grilling. Oh, and on the 26th, I'm going to be watching somebody in concert on Veeps. I can't remember who. Somebody. But, you know, since I can't get out to concerts, I go to concerts online now. So, all right, we'll go ahead and pass on that one. Let me type that in. Pass. All right. So we are going to do a clearance on this ring. This is the last one of these that I have. It is size 9 1/4. And don't forget, I do have the Brady Bunch phone cords to make it smaller if you need one. This is the last of the carved Aurora opals. Yeah. I can't remember who I'm seeing. I've got it saved in my things. I got to see The Cure on there. So I love The Cure. So about 9 1/2, 9 1/4. And that is Aurora opal. It is carved. Whoops. Sorry, guys, about the shaking. I hit the camera. So this one, we are going to do a clearance. We're going to do a buy it now on this. I'm going to do it for 18. Yeah, I love The Cure. Yes. It was live from London. So again, I can put a Brady Bunch foam cord in there if you need it smaller. It is a 9 1/2. Even the band itself has a really pretty design. Let me show it to you on the finger. Whoa, as I throw it across the room. I'm going to put it on my pinky, so it's not going to fit well right now, but here we go. So you, again, have all those beautiful Aurora opal colors. This one we are clearing out for 18. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. I'll leave that there for a second. Let's do a hookah ring. Yeah, the Wayback Band. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Let me put it in a little container. All right. So this next ring is heavy. It is a sapphire, blue sapphire. It's a size 8. It's heavy. This is a heavier ring. So it's a size 8. You have a faceted blue sapphire. See, I had a sapphire on my tray today. It is stunning. So really a gorgeous piece. Let's leave that there. This one, yes, size 8. And we can do a buy it now on this one of 44. It is a beautiful ring. I mean, the setting alone is just fantastic. There we go. And you've got your facet. Let me show you on the finger. It's a big ring. It's heavy. But the workmanship on this is phenomenal. And that is a faceted blue sapphire. I love this setting. I think it's just scrumptious. Let's go ahead and put it on a ring holder. Get my big old man hands out of the screen so you guys can get an idea. Here we go. So this one we were doing, we marked it down to 44. And it is a size 8. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Put it back in its bag. All right, so this is beautiful. It's agate. Let me find a neck piece here. I don't like to use the white one, but we're going to use the white one. All right, let's get this down here. We don't like the white one. It just doesn't show up as well. So put pass on there. All right. So this is sterling silver. and agates. It is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the white just does not show the true beauty color on this. Originally, this is this is 97.9 carat. I'm going to move you down so you can see the beautiful blues, greens, absolutely stunning. I will send it in a long cylindrical bag. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Welcome in. So this is 18 inches, and we're going to do a clearance on this one, and this is going to be a buy it now of 23. Move you guys back up so you can see what that looks like. So we are doing a end of month clearance here. So there are all your faceted agates. You've got the greens, the blues, a deeper green. This is a really beautiful necklace. But I do highly recommend that, these can tangle. Yeah, So store it in a bag like this so it stays straight. I'm working on a different one that is beautiful blue. It's like bright blue agates, and they got so tangled that I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't have the patience right now. So that one is a clearance of 23. Beautiful green and blue agates. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. We're going to just keep on moseying. And again, if anyone came in and they wanted to see that Jesus pendant, we do have it. It is that big one. Beautiful. And he's a personal piece. Okay. So I have another necklace like that. We're also going to do 23 as a clearance. This one is sterling silver and garnet. So, like I said, I don't like to use the white. It really washes out. It is garnet. Let me go ahead and lay it down and bring it. See, it just looks so much better on the gray. I'm going to move you guys down. There you go. Ears? Ears? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean, Kathy. So this one is 18 inches, and it is 90 carats of garnet and sterling silver. We are doing a little clearance here. Clearance. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. We move pretty quick. So if you need to see it again, say, hey, stop, and I will stop for you. All right. Next one, this is black spinel. Okay, let's get this up here. This is beautiful. So this is all faceted black spinel. You have sterling silver there. Then you have black agate, and it the word graduates. That's the word. Graduates up, and then you have these fun designs on it. It is 18 inches. Black spinel is just a phenomenal shiny, as you can see. Love this. 18 inches, and this one we're going to do a buy it now clearance on. This one we'll do for 18. And that is black spinel. Absolutely gorgeous. The shine is phenomenal. And then you've got your black agate. Let me bring this up so you can see that. So I love the way they cut the stone. So it's like a wave pattern. So it's not, it's not flat. And this is a heavy necklace. It's beautiful. So that is another clearance piece. Just give that a second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's put that one over here. Oh, I found it. The black. Okay, I knew I had the bag for it. This one was, that one was 127 grams or carat weights, excuse me. That was the word I was looking for. All right, well, let's do, all right, we need some purple. This is amethyst. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see what size it is just to double check. This one is a size 7. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. That is a size 7. Get that up there. Hey, Cool Ranch, welcome in, welcome in. So that is a size 7. I also have the earrings, so it'll be a choice. And originally we had those at 46. We're going to do a buy it now choice of 40, and I will show you. I know, happy hump day. So size 7, and then I have the matching earrings. So you've got your choice between the ring and the earrings, and you get, they're the same size. So you get 2 of these. These are the earrings. They're fabulous. 14 karat white gold vermeil. Absolutely lovely. And the ring is trying to float away. It's just gorgeous. So we are doing a buy it now choice of 40. We are doing some super clearances today. All right, my pen just broke. Oh. All right. Just give that a second. And they are 14 karat gold, white gold vermeil. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that ring. That's what it looks like. It's a size 7. And then here are the matching earrings. They're just lovely. Absolutely lovely. These are classic, you know. I love these. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's do a couple costume pieces. And if anyone did want to see the big hookah Jesus again, this is from my personal collection. I am selling him out of my jewelry box. He's 19 grams. He's sterling silver and CZ. So his thorn, crown of thorns is in CZ. And then you have a CZ, and it has that fantastic hallmark on the back. So it's 925 and then CAL, and then it's a lion holding a sword to the left. So see, I even brought Jesus with me today, guys. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll bring him back up. But I just wanted to bring him for those that just popped in. He's just so cool. I love this one. Just give that a second. I know the lags have been so bad. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Just wanted to show it. Okay, costume. So this is a piece from Steve Madden. It is gold tone, beaded. It's lightweight. Let me go ahead and type pass in here so someone doesn't think that is. So it's very lightweight, which is just really nice. We're going to do a choice. So that's Steve Madden. And then we have this piece. This is costume. Show you the back. So I thought I'd give you guys a choice You know, if you like something a little more dainty, or if you like something a little bit more big and bold, but not heavy. These are going to be a buy it now choice of 4. And don't forget, Amy and I are doing the $3, $5, and $7 sale tomorrow. I'll have the information in my community tab after this. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Amy. So again, this one is vintage. Perfect. Perfect. So that one is vintage. And this one is Steve Madden. So you've got bigger balls of gold. Just give that a second. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. All right. I do have a J. Crew. I did sell one like this last week. Funny. I was in my J. Crew, and of course I have another one because, you know, when you get one, you get a million. So this is going to be a buy it now of 12. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's in fantastic condition. It is a J. Crew. Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to even have some $7 sterling tomorrow. I know. I won't have a ton of it, but I will have some, you guys, tomorrow. So you'll have to make sure you come over and see Amy and I. So J. Crew, absolutely fantastic condition on this. These are Rivoli. Love this. The chain is in fantastic condition. Oh, here's my boba. All right, here we go. All right. So absolutely stunning, and it is adjustable. J. Crew, excellent, excellent condition. I'm gonna move you guys down so you can see that sparkle. When they do their stones right, they do their glass stones right. They are Rivoli. Absolutely a lovely, lovely necklace. The sparkle. All right. All right, we will. I know it is. It's a beautiful piece. I was going to list it, but I'm like, you know how it is. I don't have time to list right now. I wish I did. I really do. I've been selling a ton on Etsy overseas, you guys. If you guys sell on Etsy, get listing. I sold to Sweden, Germany. One just came through from Mexico. 2 for Italy and somewhere else. So Etsy's been great, especially international. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's do, this is a basic necklace. So you've got different print style here, and then you've got a plain, and I like that they made it small and large. It's another lightweight necklace. It looks like a Chico's, but it's not marked anything. And this, we're just going to do a buy it now $2. Let me go ahead and get you guys the proper measurement, and Sock Monkey says hi. All right. So it is absolutely a beautiful basic necklace. It is 18-inch drop, so it is 36 inches. And what's really nice is you could always clip on like different pendants if you wanted to put on there. This would look cute with some lighter weight brooches on it. So it is a lightweight, but just absolutely stunning. And I am making up more of the jewelry containers, you guys. There are more coming. All right, we will give that a few seconds. And then we will keep going back and forth over. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. All right, let's do, this is a pretty tassel necklace. I'm just making sure all the beads are there. Yes, they are. Okay, we're going to do this one for Buy It Now of $2 as well. So I love this color combination. This is a pink, but it's more of like a conch shell pink up here. And then you've got a light yellow, you've got nacre and an eggshell color. And then you've got these really pretty beads. This is going to be a Buy It Now of 2. So here you've got that pink, and you can see the flecks of white, really pretty. And then you've got the 3 different colors graduating. And then you have got faceted acrylic. And it is gorgeous. So we're going to do that for a Buy It Now of 2. And then, like I said, if there's anything in particular you're looking for, let me know. I may have it on one of these trays. You never know what's on these trays. I pick stuff out, and that's what we do. Oh, you got it, Amy. Congratulations. You wear it in good health. It's pretty, isn't it? That was a cute on a hat, too. I can't wear hats. Amy wears a hat really beautifully. All right, let me go ahead and put you down. Congratulations. Enjoy. All right, you got it. All right, this next one is, this is marked. I don't know if this one is marked. Okay, this is marked to something. All right, I have no idea who this marking is. So it looks like, yeah. Any other pearls on this tray? Let's see, I have got, oh, no, those aren't pearls. I can have some tomorrow because I don't have them on this tray. So here is the hallmark, you guys. So it's like a starfish. I have no clue who this is made by. And then let's turn this over. And then it's a faux druzy. So you can see it's textured. Really just a pretty piece. It's got a little pearlescence to it. Let's go ahead and get the measurement. I'm thinking this is 16 inches. Yes, it is 16 inches, but you can easily put an extender on it. And again, I do not know who the hallmark is on this one. This one is going to be a Buy It Now of 3. Let me go ahead and show this up here. It's in excellent condition, and I have no idea who that hallmark is. So it's druzy, textured. I think I showed pearls Monday, so I'm not sure. I don't remember. I had some real pearls, I think, Monday. All right, we'll just give that a few seconds. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Okay, so we are going to go back to some oops, I just dropped that. We're going to go back to some sterling. All right, so this one I'm going to clear out. It's beautiful. Mother of pearl. It's big. You guys have seen it before. It's going on a clearance. So it is sterling. Is that not fantastic? It is carved. Let me put that up there. Yeah, see how big it is? I was showing you guys how big that Jesus pendant was. You can see this is just as large. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And we are going to clear this out for Buy It Now. of 15. So sterling silver, carved mother of pearl. Oh, my coffee is cold. Oh. I did get a new mug, so I might have to actually break it out and try it. So absolutely gorgeous. This one we are clearing out. All right, we will go ahead and pass. We're going to keep moving. All right. So I have an Italian horn. This is vintage. It is beautiful. Oh, cool. Thanks. The Starfish Project. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I never looked it up. I was like, you know. So, sterling silver, vintage horn. Let's bring that down. Try to clear that up. There we go. And I appreciate that. And this one, we're going to do a buy it now of 14. It is sterling. Sterling silver. I can show those other bracelets for those that came in a little bit later. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. I'll just give a drive-by on those. All right, I'm going to move you guys up. Here we go. Try to make it quick and painless. So these were the bracelets that we showcased in the beginning. They're all sterling and all gemstone or pearl. So this was bin number 1, we called it. This was what's left in bin number 2, bin number 3, and bin number 4. And they are stunning. And then I did bring up, these are heavier. These are more expensive, but they are so beautiful. So I'm going to give you guys the overview. So these are all Byzantine or Ballantine. Each is unique. Each is totally different. So here is the view from above. Sorry about the squeaking. All right. So here, I've got this one. And then we've got the horse, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And this is heavy. Look at the craftsmanship on this one. And then we've got this one here, which is a toggle and adjustable. This one is stunning, stunning. So you've got this beautiful diamond cutting here, but look at the ends. That's how they go together. So just absolutely fantastic piece. And then the eagle, which I cannot get any more of. These are all Ballantine. No, these are all sterling. All sterling silver. Heavy, thick. So we've got this one. Let me go ahead and get the measurement on this one. You can see that. This one, I believe, is the shortest. Now, I wish, where'd Sock Monkey go? He's over here. All right. So the shortest one is about 6 1/4. So 6 1/4 on that size. And this one would be, let me just type it in there, size 6 1/4, but you could add an extender. No, they're not 14. You're funny. See, here was 14, but then the next comment said pass. You're funny. No worries, girl. And for this one, that's a size 6 1/4. It would be a buy it now. And this one, I can do it 48. Oh, no worries. So that would be this one. Well, I did lose my mind, but you know, so again, it's 6 1/4. So I do have a tiny one for somebody, but it's absolutely beautiful. Now, this is all woven sterling, and then you've got your ends. Yeah, these are Balinese. They're gorgeous. All right. We'll just give that a second. All right. Next one. Yeah. Okay, then we've got the horse. This is super heavy. Here's the back, all sterling. Now this one's going to fit short as well because your horse is going to take up some room on your wrist. I'll show you what I mean after I get you the measurement. And it's not adjustable. This one is not an adjustable. So this one would be 6 1/2 inches. And let me take this other bracelet off so I can show you guys. So 6 1/2. So it lays like perfectly there. As you can see, I'm not a 6 1/2. I'm a 7. So 6 1/2. But that's what it would look like. It's beautiful. Heavy. This one's heavy. So let me type that in there. Size. I'm going to put it as 6 1/4, even though it's 6 1/2, just because we want to be on the safe side. This one is going to be a buy it now of $105 on clearance. I brought some of the heavy hitters out today. So $105. It is phenomenal. Just the craftsmanship on this is phenomenal. You've got that extra safety here. Clips nice. It is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We'll give that a second. I know it's not for everyone. All right, we will go ahead and pass. We're going to keep moving on. We'll just finish these off, and then we will get to some other ones. All right, so then we have the toggle. Now, you could add more toggle pieces. I might, I'm not sure. I might still have a sterling silver extender. I'm not positive. But you could use a stainless steel, and actually that's my recommendation on these heavier pieces. So this is 3 different sizes in one. So the most it goes is, all right, and it's beautiful. So you can go from a 7 1/2 down to a 6 1/2. Let me go ahead and bring this over so you can see the beautiful design. So 6 1/2, 7, it's adjustable. And this one would be, it's really beautiful. This one would be a clearance of 88. Make sure I hit the right price. Yeah, there we go. These are phenomenal. And these are all handmade. They are not machine made. Hi, Susanna. How are you? I hope you had a great Easter. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I'm doing Mondays and or Wednesdays and Fridays for right now, from 12 to 12 or 12 to 2:30, while the hubby is at the day center. All right, so we can go ahead and pass on that one. We're going to show these real quickly. I know these are a little bit pricey, but I always try to bring a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right, this one's the beautiful. Well, they're all beautiful. Okay, all handmade again. So you've got the diamond cutting there. And then here is the end. Okay, here is the bottom. And here is your other end. So just so cool. Let me go ahead and measure this. So you've got doggy here, leopard, doggy. Well, it can be whatever you want it to be, right? So he is 8 inches. This one is 8 inches. Let me type that in. 8-inch. And this guy, I cannot reorder. They are not making them anymore for a reasonable price. We'll just put it that way. So this guy would be a buy it now of 98. All handmade. It is a phenomenal piece. So this is what it looks like if you got your doggy down. And then if you had your doggies up, I'm not going to clip it because I won't be able to get it back off. So really precious. So clips like that. All right. And then the last of the big boys. And then we will get to some more reasonably priced. All right. This one, where'd he go? Okay. Let's put him up here. I'm going to bring you guys down to him. All right. There we go. So I cannot get this guy back. I tried. I tried really hard. So he is super cool. This guy is going to be a buy it now of 120. I'll get you a measurement. Let me go ahead and show him. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, I'll get you guys a measurement there in a second. Here's the underside. All right. This is smaller. This one is smaller. And it's not adjustable. So we're going to measure it from here to the clasp section. So this one would be 7.5 inches. I wear a 7, so you could see it's overlapping. But absolutely phenomenal. That one was a buy it now of 120. Let me put Jesus back. I got to put him back on here. Jesus says hi. All right, let me put him back over there. All right. Whoop. All right, give that another second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Let me put this, move this over for a second. So those were some of the, I know I'm using this speaker, so I'm sorry it gets louder as I bend over in here, but all right. All right, there we go. Okay, let's move back down. We will go ahead and pass on that. All right, we're going to do a little more costume and then, or excuse me, a little bit more sterling. And then we're going to get back to some costumes. So this necklace you guys have seen before. It's beautiful. I'm going to lay it out and then I'll put it on a, so here you have got all amber dangles. It has a spiral. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's hanging. It is gorgeous. This one we originally, oh, where's my paper? Right there. We originally had this at 105. We're going to do a buy it now of 90. Let me go ahead and get this on a neck piece here so you guys can see. It's beautiful. So on the leatherette, it doesn't like to stay very well, but so it is going to hang like this. So let me bring it up so you can see it. So you've got all this beautiful design work here, and then it coils, and then they're offset. So when you're wearing it, it's going to be like that. It's an interesting necklace. I love it. That is all faceted Baltic amber here and sterling silver. So tomorrow, don't forget, I'll be on with Amy doing a $357 sale. That'll be mostly costume. I'll have a little bit of clearance sterling tomorrow. Friday, I'll be back here at 12 noon. That'll be, I think, all sterling. It is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. All right. I love it. And the thing I like about it is that it's offset. It's just so pretty and all that work right there. But we will go ahead and pass on that. All right. Let's do a pair of labradorite studs. These are little guys. These are going to be, they're sterling. These will be we'll do a buy it now of 8 on these. So labradorite sterling silver studs. You get 2 of them. I'm just holding the other one over here. There we go. So these are sterling studs, labradorite. I know a few of you guys have asked for some more studs. I have not been able to find the ones we had before. I'm still looking. So a work in progress. I am still looking. I did get a few more of the stunning earrings in. I'll show you guys one of them shortly, and then I can, if you guys are interested in seeing them, I can pull them there on the other tray. I have them in multicolors today. All right, we will go ahead and pass on the sterling and labradorite. Let's do a pair of, okay. For those that have not seen these earrings, these are everybody's favorites, and everybody loves these earrings that have gotten them. So let me see if I can. All right, so I did manage to get a few more in different colors. All right. I had to reorder, but I reordered a long time ago, and luckily I got some. So these are the beauties. So that is a CZ there. These are sterling silver. And you've got that stunning green amethyst or phraseolite. And that is a nice green on that. So I do have these. Let me move overhead and move that over. I'm trying to get it out from the light so you guys can see those. These aren't they, Amy? Everyone that has purchased these absolutely is in love with these earrings. And they are so, I know, they're my favorite. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying. Dang, fries are done. I have to open my Bali drawer. I put them away. So let me get into my Balinese drawer. Okay, so the colors I have, I did get one more pair of the amethyst. I put them in my drawer so I wouldn't lose them, because you guys know how it is. All right, I'm going to pull my drawer out. That sounds all kind of wrong. All right, I'm going to go camera up for a second. Don't be afraid. All right. So when I talk about my Bali drawer, okay. So that has my Balinese in it. And I have, you don't want to know how many of these I have. Okay. So, all right. I'll put them down so you guys can see the different colors available. Okay. So we have the amethyst in the purple. I have the aqua chalcedony, and I can pull them out and show you. I have the black onyx, and I have the blue topaz, topaz. I'm just trying to see if another pair slipped down in the drawer. That might be it. Oh, nope, I lied. Hey, I got a London blue topaz as well. So I can show you guys the different color difference. And I do have opalite. I was managed to get one more opalite, and I do have one more amethyst. So let me move these off. And I can show them all if anyone is interested in a particular color. These ones we do usually at 68. Last time we did these, we did them at a buy it now of 56. And I can do that because I ordered this before they went up. So these are the green amethyst. Absolutely lovely. Hey, Apple Martini, how you doing? It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. So I won't pull all the other ones out, but I do have the amethyst available. These are phenomenal. Everyone that has gotten these absolutely adores them. These are the opalite. Yeah, we had a nice quiet Easter. All my family was busy off doing other things, which was good. That was good for us. I have the London blue topaz. So if there's a color you want to see, I can pull them out. Then we have the regular blue topaz. So I'll put that next to it so you can see the difference. I know they're in the bag. Then we have the black onyx. So if you want to see them closer, let me know and I can pull out a color for you. So we've got the black onyx. And then we have the aqua chalcedony. They are gorgeous. I wore the purple one. I wore the amethyst ones the other day. So, and this is what they look like. Let me bring it up. Sorry, it is not clear. Here we go. So bring that up. These are absolutely phenomenal. Love the way they're held. And they're comfortable. You know you have them on, but they're comfortable. So absolutely stunning. And let me get you a measurement on them really quick. I think they're 2.5 inches. Let me double check. These are 2.25 inches. I was close. 2.25 inches. All right. That's why I decided I'm not going to pull them out. But if you want to see them, let me know and I will. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. All right. They're absolutely beautiful. And the only one I have 2 of are the amethyst. And then, of course, I own a pair too. So, you know, yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. They really are. Let me put these back in the poly drawer. All right, let's do a pair of amethyst earrings. I'm going to move you guys down. We're going to kick the Italian horn off. Let's get him over here. All right. There we go. So these are for pierced ears, sterling silver, amethyst, carved bone, and you've got a moon. Go ahead and put the other one up there. Let's get that quarter. Where'd he go? All right, we've got Party George. This is South Carolina, George. So let's put South Carolina George right there. And these are Balinese as well. Really beautiful. These will be we'll do a buy it now on these of 28. So amethyst and bone, sterling silver. Give that a few seconds. Oh, we've got a whole nother hour. Wow. Okay. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. If you want to see anything, just tell me, hey, you stop. All right. So these are really pretty. If you love pink, okay. If you love pink, these are fabulous. And these are 14 karat white gold, pink topaz, and then around your halo is CZs. Let me bring that up. So look at the faceting on that. It is so beautiful. So these are pink. Originally we had these at 38. We're going to do a buy it now on these of, we'll do 24. So 14 karat white gold vermeil, CZs, and then pink topaz. They are absolutely beautiful. Here is the back side. Aren't they gorgeous, Amy? You got it. Congratulations. Let me get my paper out of here. They are a pretty color. All right, you got them. Congratulations. Enjoy them. See, I told you I was going to do some end of the month clearance. Cray clearance, but we're doing it. Congratulations, girl. Pretty. All right, let's do a pair of malachite earrings. These, I'm going to do a clearance of a buy it now of 20. And these are sterling. Beautiful malachite. Let's see if I can get it to get in there without having to take the backing off. All right. So malachite and sterling silver. They are. I have the prettiest Patroki. I can't talk. Patroki. Let me show you the back. Here we go. These are malachite. Sorry. Malachite earrings. And we're doing these at a clearance price of 20. I'll show you the Patroki. I'm just going to stop talking. I have a set. It's a necklace and an earring set. This here is Patroki quartz, and it also has a rhodolite, and I do have a matching ring. They are really cool. So malachite, sterling silver, larger than upside down George. I know, I like malachite too. And how are you, Joanne? All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. All right, let's do a clearance on this ring. This one really needs a good home. It's a big ring. If you like big, bold, and beautiful, this is a size 7. It is all CZs. It's gorgeous. It's a dome ring, and we're going to do a buy it now of 24. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely a stunning ring. I will show it to you on the finger. It is beautiful. Big, bold, beautiful. You know you're wearing it, and everyone else is going to know you're wearing it. Let me go ahead and show you the underside. So you've got, it is absolutely gorgeous. So sterling silver, size 7. And I cannot remember if this one was made with Swarovski or not. I remember researching it. You know what? I wonder, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I don't even know where my phone is. Let me see if this was the one that's made with Swarovski crystal. It's not made by Swarovski, but there are companies that are licensed to use the Swarovski crystals. And I remember I had a hard time finding one like it, but it's all pave. And it is sterling. Whew. It kind of looks like that one right there, but it isn't. That one's 18 karat white gold. That one is not. This is sterling MCZ. Amazing, isn't it? It is a beautiful ring. We will go ahead and pass on that. Okay. Let's do, I'll show the Petroki. Oh my gosh. I have, this is by DeJoy. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right. Let's go ahead and move that up. All right. DeJoy makes beautiful, beautiful pieces. So let me show you the pendant. And then the ring. Don't forget, if you need a ring sizer, I can always give you a Brady Bunch phone cord to go with your ring. This is a size 9 on the ring. So let me show that there. So really beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. So Petroki quartz in the center. And then those stones that are in the square are rhodolite garnets. So I'll show that. And we're going to do it as a choice because not everyone likes to buy sets, but I like to offer them together just in case. Originally, we had these at $50 a piece. And this, we're going to do a buy it now choice. And we're going to do them for $42 buy it now choice. So we've got the ring. Not amethyst. Nope. This is Petroki quartz. And then right there, you've got your garnet. And here is the chain. It's stunning. I'll show you the ring on. I'm not going to put it all the way on. There we go. So it's just absolutely beautiful. And I love the color combination. It's a subtle color change. You've got the more pink in the center, and then you've got the deeper reddish pink of the garnet on the side. No, I did have that garnet, or I did have that amethyst ring and earrings. I showed it a little while ago. That's kind of in this design, but not. But not. All right. You're just perplexed. Laugh out loud. All right. We will go ahead and pass on those. All right. Next piece. Did I hit the button? Hey, I did. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass on that. Let's do pearls. I knew I had some pearls somewhere. All right. So these are 18 inches. Sterling silver findings here. And you have the different colors. We've got the colors of coffee, as I like to call it. Tons of creamer, a little bit of creamer, a little bit more creamer, and like no creamer. Right, Marlene? Got to do it that way. This one is, wait, this one is 23 inches. Let me double check. Okay, so, yep. So it is 23 inches. It is pearls and sterling silver. And we're going to do it at we'll do a starting bid of 16 on it. So we've got the different colors. Let's bring that up here again so you guys can kind of get the shades of coffee. You know coffee is my life, right? I have to do something. Hand knotted in between. But yeah, it's coffee. It's colors of coffee cream. Like this is about as dark as as light as my coffee gets. My son's coffee is always like that. So you can see it. Yep. Whoops. There we go. So, and then it is a sterling silver finding, 23 inches. I'll move it up a little bit higher so you can see that really pretty. It's the coffee necklace. All right. We are going to do a really precious sterling silver 3-piece attached bangle. I'm just trying to get this cross to go back where it's supposed to go. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. I try to show a little bit of difference. All right, so you are looking at a bangle, and it's going down to a 7 1/4. So you got 3 attached, and then you have a cross, and you have a blue topaz. So that's what it looks like. You've got your cross and your faceted blue topaz. I'll get you a measurement across. This one would be a buy it now of 18. Go ahead and measure across for you and bring this up. So you've got your sterling silver cross, your faceted topaz, and then 3 sterling pieces. And so across it is right at 2.5. And I can get you the weight. I was using my scale earlier, so I actually have it. So let me find the top. All right. So that one is 14.5 grams of sterling. Did you guys see gold went way up? I'm so glad I didn't sell that 18 karat gold necklace 2 weeks ago. I'm holding on to it. A couple more weeks and then I'll turn it in and get double for it. So. See, because I was like, oh, I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. But I did, you know. So, really gorgeous. All sterling. Easily I can clean that up for you. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. All right, let me put that up. All right, let's do some more costume. Let me move these sterling off. All right, let's do a really cute, this is the last of this guy that I have. He is the chess horse brooch. He is newer. He is not an old one, but he's just so cool. And I'm going to do this guy at a buy it now of 8. He is so cool. Let me bring him up so you guys can see him. I just think he's fun and different. You know, he's an attention getter. It is also a pendant back. There you go. Yeah, I call him my chess piece, my chess horse. So he is the last one of that guy that I have. We could do a choice. Let me find another holder. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is in front of my face. And let me put this pin back in so I don't get stabbed. All right, so we can do a choice. And then we have this one. Here's the back. It's gold tone. And I love this. It's got a glitter, but don't worry, the glitter will not come off. It's in some kind of a protective coating. So we can do it. I know, right? Isn't that neat? So buy it now choice of 8. And this is gold tone, and then you have glitter, but not glitter because it is covered, but you can see it. So pretty. Great to pop on a Mother's Day gift. Just 1 second. Let's do a pretty necklace. I tried to pull some unique ones. This one I think is a J. Crew too. I think. Let me look. It is so. Oh no, it's not a J. Crew. I think this one is Stella and Dot. The next one. You want the flower? You got it. Congratulations. So pretty. Enjoy it. Wear it in good health. Amy, I did manage to get a few of the peacocks. You know which one. I did get a couple of those. So I don't want to show them though because they're just so pretty. They're put away, but you know. I did get a couple. Oh, my pen is not working. Hold on. I did manage to get a couple of the peacocks. All right, congratulations. All right, so we will go ahead and pass on him. Yeah. Okay, let's do this necklace. All right. So I think it's Stella and Dot. I'm not for sure. It just has a dot right here. Yes. So it just has a dot there. Hey, Special K, how you doing? All right. So this is really pretty. I wish, oh, you know what? I'll put it on and show ya. Don't be afraid. Well, be afraid. All right. Do I have a, hold on. It's not going to look right with my Chosen t-shirt on. It's just not going to show right. So let me go ahead and put it on a bust. And it's still not going to fit. And this is a big bust. All right. So it is longer than this. All right. So it's going to, if I can get it to hang correctly, it's going to hang here. All right. It's always hard to do this way. All right. So this is what it's going to hang like, and I'll bring it up, and it's really a pretty necklace on this long bust. It goes way down there. So let me go ahead and, yeah, it's not going to look right with my t-shirt. I'm wearing my aqua one today. All right. So let me go ahead and show this. So it is a beautiful design. You've got the little metal tassels. I'm going to bring you guys down. It's going to make a noise. Neek, neek. All right. There we go. So you've got your greens and whites. It reminds me of a Madewell as well, because Madewell uses this soft, brassy gold tone, but I can't tell if it's Madewell or who it is. And it's super long. We're going to do this one at a buy it now of 8. I will get you the exact measurement. I'm going to move you guys back up. Sorry. Okay. You can see my mess here. All right. Let's go ahead and lay it out. It does have an extender. We're not going to include this part in the measurement. So where it sits right now is 32 inches. And it just is a beautiful, beautiful necklace. I love this piece. Every show I end up deconstructing my set. It's pretty funny because I'm like, oh, I need to use that as to show something. All right. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. Whoops, not pause, pass. Love that one. All right, let's do, okay, that was a necklace. Let's do a bracelet. All right. So this is green and clear. It is heavyweight, and it's not going to lay there. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. Something just fell over in my workroom. Oh, it was my bubble wrap. Okay. So it is green and clear. So you've got like X's and I's is what I call it, because it's kind of like an eye shape. So instead of X's and O's, X's and I's. I will get you the measurement on this. This is a vintage bracelet. We're just going to do a buy it now of 4 on it. Let me go ahead and show it to you on the wrist. Really pretty. So greens and clears. All right. It is a fold over. I know, right? I did a 30-minute sale with Selling with Friends yesterday. So those ones, my whole work area is destroyed. So It is 7 inches because we're not going to count the clasp. That way you've got a little room to get your finger under there. So it is a size 7 costume, gold tone, and green and white bracelet. I know, it does look like Avon, doesn't it? And it's not marked. But, you know, not all Avon was marked. I'll just give that a second. I am checking out for a mark on this piece. All right, I'll just give that another second. Let's do a fun pair of earrings. They kind of are the same style that that necklace was. These are beaded, and they are longer than the earring thing. So, all right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm always a hot mess. All right. So these are beaded earrings. So you've got white, and then you've got more of a gold tone, and then more of a copper tone. Like I said, they're longer than the little hanger. So I'm going to fold that one over so you guys get an idea. This one, we're just going to do a buy it now of $2, and I'll get you the exact measurement. So these are 3.5 inches long. 3.5 inches. And these we're doing for a buy it now of 2. If you guys like that boho style. Yeah, you guys got to make sure you come and hang out with Amy and myself tomorrow. We're going to have some fun stuff for 3, 5, and 7. So it's going to be a fun sale. My partner in crime. I've missed selling with her so much. All right. Oh, you want those? You got it. Oh, perfect. Amy put that up for us right there. All right. So that is the link. It is tomorrow at 11:30 Mountain Time, which is 12:30 Standard. Yeah, we always do. All right, you got it. Congratulations. Wear them in good health. All right, let's do a fun necklace. I think it's fun because it's just so different. Okay, this is Madewell. No pun intended. Madewell is a fantastic jewelry company. They also make clothing. So I love this piece. I don't know what to call it. So it is a necklace. And this is what I was talking about, that Madewell color. You can see the difference. So, all right. So Madewell has a very distinct gold tone. It's like a matte gold tone. So this is by Madewell. And you guys have probably seen their clothing as well. Here's the M for Madewell. Let me show this. So it's very pretty. All right. And so you've got rhinestones here. You've got white, yellow. I'm going to have to look at that one closer. It looks like it's blue. But really a super pretty necklace, and it is Madewell. And this one, we're going to do a buy it now of 5. We're giving you a little taste of some of the kind of stuff we'll have tomorrow. And this is by Madewell. So super pretty. Love this. But you can see that distinct coloration. You can kind of pick it out when you're going through jewelry. You can go, oh, that's Madewell. You know, I can tell. I can tell it's a Madewell piece. All right. Give that another second. Let me check my phone. I just got to make sure that that phone call was not the senior center. Let me double check here. All right. All right, we will go ahead and pass. Did I type that in? Oh, I did. I typed it in, but didn't hit on her. All right, you guys. So let's finish up with some sterling. So make sure you join us tomorrow. All right, we're going to do, I have 2 of these rings left in the Aqua Chalcedony. Beautiful. And I'm going to do a clearance on it of $14, which you guys know I sell those stacker rings for $15. So this is the Aqua Chalcedony, and I'll get you the price. All right, excuse me, I'll get you the size. This one is a size 9. Yeah, doing this one on a clearance of 14. So that one is a size 9. I do have a second one. Let me check and see what size this one is. So that is a 9. And this one is a 7. So I have a 9 or a 7. Aqua Chalcedony. They are faceted. Let me go ahead and show you on the finger. They are so pretty. It kind of matches my shirt. Aren't they? They are. They're beautiful. I'm doing an end of the month craziness. A size 7 or a size 9. It is. It's beautiful. Yeah, it almost matches my shirt. Let's see if I can bring that up. No, I really can't. All right. All right, so a 7 or a 9. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. We're going to just keep on whizzing through. We don't have that much time left today. All right, let's do, oh, okay, let's do the cannoli earrings. I always call these cannoli earrings. These are beautiful. They're sterling silver. And that's why I call them the cannoli earrings. Because, you know, cannolis. So these are Balinese. They are hollow, but nice and solid. Go ahead and lay that there so you guys get an idea. These are absolutely gorgeous. And they're calorie-free cannolis because, right, there's nothing in the fillings, so they have no calories. And these we're going to do a buy it now. I'm going to do them for a clearance of 20. All sterling silver cannoli with no calories. Calorie-free, I know, right? I have a really pretty pair of pearl earrings I want to show you guys. I just love these because they're so simple, but just beautiful. So we'll give that a second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right, so next one are pearl. And these I had at 26. I can do a buy it now of, we'll do it at 23. These are stunning. I love them because they're simple but beautiful. So these are pearls. That is sterling silver. They are a post back. Let me turn that over so you can see that. So they're just really pretty, simple but classic. A little bit modern, a little bit not. There we go. Hey, Marlene, how you doing? You got it. Congratulations. Aren't they beautiful? I love these earrings. Oh my gosh, it's 72 degrees, you guys. Woohoo! That's awesome. All right, you got it. Congratulations. Do those on a clearance. All right. Let's see. How about, all right. We got to show a B. You guys know Oh, guys know it's that time of year. I got to do the bees. Got to show one bee per show. It's just mandatory for the summer. So you guys will see at least one sterling amber bee. Okay, so this is a bracelet. So you've got the honeycomb design. You've got amber here, and then you've got the open honeycomb. And then on the end, you have the bee with the bee butt. It is amber. And this can go from 8 inches down to 6.5. And actually, you could also clasp them onto the clear. I'll bring it up a little bit closer. This guy, I am going to do a one-time special. It's going to be a buy it now of 48. So let me show you. So amber, amber. Okay. And a honeycomb design. And then we get to the gold vermeil bee with the little bee butt. And that is all amber. Is amber. It is Baltic amber. But I love the honeycomb, and I love that they even stippled it. I guess that's the word. And it is adjustable. So it is stunning. We will show 2 more pieces off of this tray. And then we're going to show the funky ones, you guys. It is. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And I've got it at almost half price because I'm crazy. All right. We're going to show the strangest earrings next. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that. All right. So these are weird, but wonderful. Let me find the right kind of holder to put these on. I'm going to move you guys up. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So these are heavy. I've shown them once. And now if I can get them to hang. They're creepy, but not creepy. Okay, let's move the tray here. All right. So these are heavy. Sterling silver earrings. So you've got the dancing person. So just absolutely funky. I love these earrings. They're heavy. And when you put them on, they're going to hang this way. So that's how they're going to hang. Oh my gosh, you guys. My arm is sticking to everything. All right, there we go. Let's put it at an angle so you can see it. So these are just awesome. And these are a buy it now of 50. I call them my artsy fartsy pieces, and I mean that with love. Artsy fartsy heavy earrings. They are just really cool. Really super cool. You guys know I like to have weird but wonderful. So we will go ahead and pass on those. I'm going to put them back here. We're just going to let them crawl. Somebody will be like, what is that? All right, well, let's do, we're going to show this one next. All right. So I do have a matching ring to this. This is 14 karat white gold vermeil, enamel, CZ, starfish, Deb needs a vacation. That is the necklace. We're going to do a buy it now choice. I have that and the ring. Buy it now choice. And I'm going to do it for 24 choice. All right, let me show you the ring. It's a size 7. There we go. So all enamel. And then CZ there. The ring is a size 7. And then you've got the 18-inch chain with a large pendant. It's all beautiful enamel. And there is the ring. I had the earrings, but somebody bought them. All right. So Okay, no choice. And I think we'll do a vacation blue piece on the way out. We're going to do a blue opal just because we can. All right, we will go ahead and pass, and then this will be the last ring of the day. This one is 14 karat white gold vermeil. It is blue opal. It is a size 7. I had it at 58. I can do 54. All right, 54. That is CZ in the center. And then blue opals and 14 karat white gold vermeil. So blue opal. Because it's almost summer in my mind. Blue opal. Let me go ahead and put that on a ring holder. It is a fabulous piece. There we go. Isn't it? It's so gorgeous. It is such a vibrant. There we go. Now you can really see it. Now that I turned it that side, you can really see the blue opal as it should be shown. It's so difficult to show under the lights. But there we go. So that is blue opal. And then you've got the swirl and then CZ's in between. It is. It's gorgeous. All right. Well, thanks you guys so much for hanging out with me. Shorter show today because I have a ton of cleanup to do so I can be ready for my sale with Amy tomorrow. And then I got to go pick up the old man at the center. But thank you so much. I can't believe it's almost the end of the month. I hope you guys all had a fantastic Easter or not Easter. Tomorrow I'm on with Amy, 12:30 Central Standard Time. So that would be 11:30 Mountain Time. And I'm looking for the link. Here it is. And then Friday I'll be back here. I think it's going to be all sterling silver because I'm going to be doing a lot of costume tomorrow. But I will have a little bit of sterling tomorrow as well. Saturday invoices are going out. Then we have Monday I'll be on with Lisa's New Adventure. Tuesday I'm off. And then Wednesday is the last day of the month. And that will be all sterling. So, but yeah, it's good to see everybody. I will see you guys online. I will be lurking as always. But thanks so much, you guys. And make sure you come and hang out with us tomorrow. And I will have the information and the link in my posting. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Be well, take care of each other, and tell someone you love them today. It's really important. Bye, guys.